when the Pirates are scoring.
The Hennessy pouring. All right, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to Walk Plank Podcast. I'm Biles, and with me, as always, a guy whose world it is because he just paid off his mortgage as of this minute by selling that 71 Nova.
72 Chevy Yellow Nova black interior.
The one, the only.
Ross love the show.
All right, we're the Scallywags. Okay, man. We got a decent show for you today. I'm a little tired right now, bro. I've had a pretty weekend. I laid up on the couch. My ankle was sore, bro.
Oh, so you got to lay down?
Yeah, I did actually. I did get to lay down, bro. No, it sucked this weekend, bro. Because me and this guy, I've been hitting the weights for a month. And I've been doing my walking. Remember, you come over to my house and we go for a walk and we walk downtown. Well, Wednesday I did my squats. Because you know, like the good Sergeant Brown always says, never skip leg day.
Yep.
Okay. Well, the only thing I can really do is squats at my house because I got my rack and stuff. I don't have all the other leg extensions. I don't have all the other stuff you got to go to the gym for. So I hit 2 different sets of squats, one with my rack and then one with the a landmine. And then you came over, we went for a walk. And then Thursday night, we also went for a walk. And I woke up Friday morning with like this pain in my ankle. Like, what is this?
You couldn't keep up with me.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I'm sure. I'm sure, Ross.
You couldn't keep up with me.
You know what?
At my 2.4 foot pace.
Whatever helps you sleep at night.
Thank you. Those are the things, Joe.
Oh, man. It's your world.
It's just how you...
It's your world.
The stat's the stat. It's just how you say it.
Listen, it's your world, man. And if it's your world, you would make sure the band got funding.
Ain't that the truth? Or at least, never mind.
Yeah,
football's in 3 weeks away, and Pittsburgh drew a straight-up hell schedule. National champions, 2 SoCal powers, all before the league even starts. We're breaking down the whole gauntlet tonight. Yeah.
The first 5 games out the gate, bro, because, I mean, you starting off with Monterey Trail. They're a formidable opponent. When they came down to our house 3 years ago, it was only 10-7. It was 7-7. We were going in for like a 4. We were going to take a 2-score lead, basically.
Yeah.
And Marley threw that pick in the end zone, and their guy ran it back almost to the 50. And all of a sudden, they started getting that rear run, and we couldn't stop it. So they scored a touchdown, and then it was 7-7 for like the rest of the second quarter, rest of the third quarter, all the fourth quarter. Then I forgot what happened. We got lucky or something, and then we were able to drive it down there, and our kid booted like a 30-yard field goal, made it 10-7, and then I think either Casada or Hudson got the pick to seal the game. So it was just like, it was a little closer than we wanted. That was Charlie's first home game, by the way. That was the 3rd game of the season. And then when we went up there in 24, we just ran through them. Yep. So this one you got to watch out for them because they're D1 up there. They're always in the playoffs. So, and then right after that, it's like, whew, Bosco, bro. I mean, enough said. What more needs to be said? That's just the name.
Yeah, that's true.
Bosco nowadays is what you would say about De La Salle 30 years ago.
True that.
30 years ago, you said the name De La Salle. It's like enough said.
Yeah.
Now you say Bosco or modern day. It's like enough said.
Plus, we have one of our own took his talent outside of the country. Megaboy Marv running track on foreign soil. And the Michael Valle Tournament just wrapped up its 42nd year yesterday.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
Yeah. That's the longest running event in Pittsburgh.
Yeah.
That's pretty dope because the seafood festival.
It stopped. But I mean, there was probably, we'd have to go to the Historical Society. There was probably stuff in like from the 30s that died out in the 80s, what we have to look out. But as far as our generation, that's like the longest running thing too. It's yearly too, except for COVID. They missed 2 years, and that sucks. I missed it this year. I mean, I didn't go last year because me and my wife, we went to Santa Cruz that weekend, but I wanted to go because you went to go watch your nephew play a game, and I wanted to go, but my ankle was killing me. I couldn't walk, bro. Yep. So I just sat on the couch with an ice pack and a lidocaine patch on the ankle.
Lucky dog.
Was it cracking though?
It was cool, bro. It was cool.
Did you get it?
It was more cracking this year than last year in my eyes. You know,
that's
it's
what Denise told me. Yeah.
But I think they had the same amount of teams, so it's like, it should be about the same amount of people, but it just felt more cracking. The parking was dope, like full.
Yeah, I know. I drove by it on Saturday. I think it was around like 5:30 because then I was feeling a little better. My wife's like, you want to go Sunday? I was like, yeah, let's go pick up some food and let's just drive by. And I drove by and I was like, damn, bro, like all the parking lot was cracking.
Yeah.
And then the parking lot where the courthouse used to be was cracking.
That's where we parked, courthouse.
Dabby was cracking, bro. And North Parkside was cracking. It was ridiculous, man.
Yep.
Did you get tacos while you're there? Did you hit up?
No, I didn't eat anything because I'm kind of like dieting right this second.
Come on. Twin Tacos was there. Our buddy was there, bro.
No, yeah, I'm kind of like meatless right now.
Oh, really?
Yeah, again.
You're back on that kick.
Yeah. It seems like right before football season, I like to reboot the system. Because as soon as football season kicks off, Friday nights is tacos.
Yeah, I hear
I'm
you.
eating tacos on Friday.
I hear you, man.
You know, big shout out to Megaboy Marv. He's out there running track out of the country. Pittsburgh's on the international stage.
No, that's right. Yeah, I saw that, man.
That's the whole point of this show, Cuddy, is to put people on stage. You know what I'm saying? Is to showcase what they got.
Exactly, bro. Just let them know we appreciate and we're watching you, man.
Mm-hmm.
14 years old. They ran a 42.84 in the 4x100. They won the gold. He's an incoming freshman. He's on the JV team right now. Two-sport athlete too, by the way.
Tight.
Football and track. So congratulations to them, bro. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's
bro,
dope.
That's what's up, man. Good for those kids, bro.
He's a
international stage too.
Yeah, that's dope, bro. So he's international, two-sport athlete, playing JV his freshman year.
Mm-hmm.
Bro, it's just
that's what's up.
Like we got 4 years of that's what's up.
Yeah, exactly.
You know? And it's just like Juju.
What?
You know, just like Juju Walls.
Oh, yeah.
You know, 4 years of it, just like Kenny Ward. We're on year 3 right now, but we get 4 years of it. Like, we're lucky.
Saying it goes by quick. I'm telling you, I tell these kids all the time, snap your fingers, it goes by quick. I was talking it was like 7-8 years ago. I was talking to one of our linemen. He was a sophomore. I was like, hey, enjoy this, bro. He's like, why? I'm like, it's going to go by like this. Yeah. And then 3 years later, he's at the crab feed. He's like, hey, man, you were right. You were told me that when I was a sophomore. I was like, I told you, bro. You blink your eye. Time is undefeated.
Yeah, like Nana, he's a 4-year guy now.
Nana's a 4-year guy now, too, as well, too. He was up there as a freshman.
You know, it's like, it's a trip, bro, because it's like, you know, we say what's up to the players after the game, and it's like, oh, that's a freshman right there. It's like, bro, you're a freshman, and you're like, you're playing, like,
right,
it's tight, bro. Like, we're gonna be in the stands.
You had to be a stud when we were playing. You had to be a stud to be.
At the end of the day, like, they're gonna graduate and go to college, but we're still gonna be in the stands.
We're still gonna be here.
Yeah,
where our buddy out there who coaches Heritage can find us.
If he ever comes.
Yeah.
Let's see. Big shout out again to the 42nd annual. Time flies when you're having fun.
It does, don't it?
42nd annual Michael Valle co-ed softball tournament this past weekend. The whole town comes out. Let's run down the winners, bro.
Yeah, you got the winners there?
Competitive division, your champions. You got La Familia takes first place. Second place, MFA. Third place, AAOK. Congrats to all three. Y'all balled out.
Okay.
Non-competitive side, first place, Hendo's crew. Second, Team Jitty. Third, Cardboard Profit.
Oh, Jitty won second place. Right on. Congratulations then.
Salute to everyone who came out and played.
Right on. That's what's up.
And there was fields dedicated to the
players. I saw that. Yeah.
This year, let's see, Field 1. Can you say the name?
Yeah, it was Mahalia Tafoya.
Mahalia Tafoya. Field 2, just like if you were going downtown, Charles Moss.
Boy Chuck.
Yep. Field 3, Vincino. Okay. Vincino used to do some work at my house.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he put in a dope-ass kitchen for me, bro.
No shit.
I swear, dope-ass kitchen. And hooked me up with the marble guy, bro.
No shit. That's what's up.
Yeah, Vincino's dope. Field 4, Karen Vigil. Am I missing Field 5? I think I am. Field 6, you have Lydia Escajeda. Field 7, Hector Suarez. And much love to all y'all.
What's so funny is because when I drove by, there was a game going on every single field.
Yeah. Oh, there was 36 teams. 36 teams. 24 in the competitive and I think 12 in the non-competitive or vice versa. I'm not sure.
Was this the most teams this year or?
I'm not sure about that.
It might have been more. So
I'm not sure about that.
But, well, because
I can't speak on it.
Well, because listen, it's been held at City Park since the 80s, and I grew up in Parkside, and I would walk there. But when I would go there, like in late 80s, early 90s, they only played games at the City Park fields. You know what I mean? Those 3 fields at City Park, the 3 baseball/softball fields. Then all of a sudden, like in the late 90s, early 2000s, they started utilizing the Little League field. They started utilizing the Davy fields because it got so big. Now there's games on all those fields, bro. Yeah. Both days, man. It's crazy now, bro.
Yeah, I didn't realize that there wasn't games on the Davy fields.
You didn't know that?
No,
back in the 8 when this tournament first started, and I'd say up until maybe about the early to mid 90s ish, they were only all in City Park. Yeah, there was never on the Davy
just like
fields.
1 and 2.
1, 2, 3.
Oh, okay.
The the big field where Pitt used to play baseball.
Yeah, I'm with you.
The second one that faces Parkside Market, and then the Lucky A's field.
Yeah.
That's where all the games were held all those years in the 90s.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden they got, more, obviously they got more and more teams, so they had to utilize the Davy fields.
Yeah. I remember like doing fantasy football, and like we had the 32, basically we had 16 teams.
Oh yeah, I remember.
30, or was it 16 teams, 18 rounds?
Right.
So like if you had pick number 1, your next pick's 32.
Yeah.
Exactly. So it's like you make your pick. I'm gonna go walk to the Michael Valle tournament.
Yeah, when you and I played L&L fantasy football in the 90s and early 2000s, it was wasn't it always the weekend as the Valley tournament? It always was, bro. So you would make a pick and then head over to the Valley tournament real quick and be like, hey Ross, your pick's coming up. Oh shit, I gotta get back, bro.
Yeah.
And then there was a couple of times a couple of our buddies, I forgot who it was. I don't know if it was either Gabe or Calvin. One of them's like, here, just pick these guys for me. I'm like, why are you picking your guys for you? It was already like 4 or 5 o'clock. He wanted to go to the Valley tournament.
You're just looking at his list too. It's like, oh, he wants that guy?
He's like, he wants this guy. Okay, then I'll take this guy.
Yeah, that guy's still available?
Because what we used to have, like, 16 or 18 rounds or something like that?
18 rounds, yeah.
Back in the 90s, early 2000s.
That was like an 8-hour draft. Like, I want to say that at that time, the NFL draft wasn't even as long as ours.
Well, we used to start at noon, and we didn't end till like 7.
Yeah.
I remember those years. Also,
but Gare Dog on the grill.
Oh, Gare Dog on the grill, yeah.
Casper hot dogs and the
Casper hot dogs and the burgers Costco burgers. Yeah, I remember that, man.
The best.
And that good potato salad.
Shout out to Gare Dog Scallywag, bro.
Exactly, bro. Original Scallywag,
you
man.
Ain't lying, bro.
Linda's potato salad. I gotta ask our boy AP.
I never eat the potato salad.
Oh, the potato salad was fire, bro. I mean, people used to get in fist fights for that last bit.
But you know what I did with was the 7-layer dip.
Oh, the 7-layer dip was good.
Yeah,
that was good. That 7-layer.
Now I don't do no sour cream, so
yeah, exactly.
I don't fuck with it. Or the cheese on the top.
Oh Jesus, what a way to live.
Uh-huh.
Oh shoot, man.
Before we even sniff out the league play, let's watch this run. We got Monterey Trail, then the national champion, then Logan, then a flight to SoCal, then Los Gatos, 5 straight before the BVAL. Whoever booked this schedule wanted all the smoke.
Right? Oh, yeah, of course, absolutely. Wouldn't you?
Hell to the yeah.
Well, I would too. I mean, I feel like
because like really it doesn't matter. You could lose all 5 of these games and you were still going to BVAL, and we're going to be running on full cylinders.
Well, that's the thing about having I'm just gonna be honest. How the league is set up. I mean, listen, Deer Valley's going to get better. Okay, Malu's doing a good job over there. They went 6-4 in their first season, made the playoffs. Liberty made the playoffs as well, bro. Liberty gave us a hell of a fight twice last year, bro. Antioch, I feel like Antioch's gonna be better this year too. They had that little thing with the hazing incident.
Yeah.
So it kind of marred the end of their season. But they always have linemen. Antioch always has a formidable O-line and D-line too. Yep. So we'll see what goes on with their heritage and freedom. It's like, I hate to say it, man. They're not up there yet.
Did you see their post about having shells?
No,
It was like, basically it was a flyer stain that they're starting to wear their helmets and shit, right?
Yeah.
And it was like Antioch starting to wear their shells on, let's just use today's date, like August 10th.
Okay.
And then you got George Tice with like a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle like shell on his back.
No.
It was dope.
Is it for player safety? The shells?
No, like shells, I think just like wearing their helmets. Like, how like you're not allowed to wear gear yet at a certain point?
I got you, yeah.
And then it's like now you're able to wear your gear.
What?
Yeah, like
what do you mean?
Like there's a certain
you lost me.
There's a certain date that you're not allowed to wear pads.
Well, I think it's like
you have to practice for like 10 days prior to wearing pads.
Well, yeah, it's the summertime practice. I think it's like 2 weeks before school, so something like that. Yeah.
So that's basically what it was. So now they're wearing their shells.
But now they're wearing everything though, right? Okay. When you said I keep forgetting. When you said shells, well, I'm thinking of the caps, the Guardian caps.
Maybe that's what that means.
Or you meant like Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle shells, because when we played, that's what it was called, wasn't it? It was shells.
Your hat.
You wore your hat. You wore your football helmet. You wore your football helmet.
That's right.
Well, there'd be certain days where this was kind of weird. It was under Whiting. We wore it was during not Hell Week, but it was during like the 3-a-days.
Yeah.
One practice you would be in your girdle and pants, knee pads, thigh pads, hip butt pads, and shoulder pads, no helmet.
Yeah.
And then that evening practice, it was just shells.
Just helmet.
It was just helmet, t-shirt, and shorts.
And then the middle practice was full gear.
Middle practice was full gear. I remember that because when we played, it was through triple days.
Yeah, triple days.
See, now it's called double days.
But we only had 1 week.
Yeah, we only had 1 week.
We had 1 week of triple days, and I think they changed the 1 week of triple days to 2 weeks of double days.
Yeah, well, we also had a conditioning week. I don't know. Do you remember that though? Do you remember conditioning week?
Yeah, like we went out and like did like track and field shit with Billy Evers.
Mm-hmm. All you did was condition. Yeah. Was that considered Hell Week or was triple days considered Hell Week?
Triple days was Hell Week.
Because it was 3 practices.
And I always like wondered that too. Like it wasn't that hell. You know,
I'm with you. Yeah,
but then again, I wasn't the athlete I wanted to be either. You know what I'm saying?
Neither was I.
You know what pissed me off about triple days is like at the end of like one of your practices, you go over to the fruit table, right?
That was the morning practice. Yeah.
Okay, you go over to the fruit table and like everybody's like getting the watermelon. I'm watching everybody enjoy the shit out of the watermelon. And like I go grab one because like I never eat watermelon and I'm watching everybody do it. So like I'm eating watermelon and it's just like, this is nasty shit, bro. Like, so like I'm over here
Really?
like putting the orange in my teeth. You know what I'm saying? Like that was the best I got. And it just wasn't enough.
Nah, dude, I look forward to that fruit table, bro. And I wasn't, as a younger kid, I'd maybe eat apples and maybe cherries and strawberries, but I was not a fruit guy till football season because that little bit of fruit gave you that energy for the second practice because you would have that morning practice and it wouldn't get hot yet.
Yeah.
It wouldn't be hot. You would start, what time was the morning practice? It was like 7 or 8 a.m. was the morning practice.
Mm-hmm.
And you went for like 2 or 3 hours or something like that. Then they blew the whistle and you only got like, I think it was like, was it like an hour? It was an hour. I think it was like an hour break or something like that. It was a decent size. It was a decent break. They gave us Gatorade. Water,
but it was like green water.
Yeah, it was green water, but it was still
they put 1 scoop of green Gatorade in the big ass like 10-gallon cooler, bro.
Until someone said, "Hey, you got to put a couple scoops in that. 2 scoops,
2 scoops of raisin, 2 scoops of fun."
But I remember getting the Gatorade and the water, and then they would have the fruit. So I always make sure to get things like pineapple, oranges, watermelon, and they had tons of fruit. And then they also had one year they had bagels. I don't know if you remember the bagels one year. The bagels were cool
bagels and cream cheese.
Yeah, to give you a little carbohydrate. So and you would sit in the shade.
I ate the bagels and cream cheese.
Yeah, I ate the bagels and cream cheese too.
I'm a fat ass.
Me too, bro. Well, I remember eating that, and you got like an hour break, and you would eat your snack and all that. And then a couple times there'd be some people who would come and bring us extra food. Like, hey, does anybody want something from Burger King or McDonald's? Someone would bring back a couple cheeseburgers or tacos. And then all of a sudden, I wasn't
a lineman. They didn't have shit like that.
Well, the second practice started at like noon. And by then it's starting to get hot.
Yeah.
But that second practice would go to like 2:30-ish, maybe 3, and you just be boiling in that sun.
Yep.
And you're just sitting there saying, God damn, I wish I had that watermelon right now.
Yeah, no, I never did.
And then they would let you go home, and then you got like a nice 3-hour break.
I think it was about 5 to 7 was the last one.
Man, I want to say, was it 5 to 7 or was it like 6 to 8? It was an evening practice. The sun was still up.
Was that when we used to because we wore helmets, but after that, like later, remember we used to jump in the pool and work out in the pool? Yeah,
I think that was between the second
maybe that might have been the last day.
But that might have been between the second and the third practices. I can't remember. But like I said, I do remember having a nice long break between the afternoon practice and the evening practice. So maybe it started at 11 and then it ended at 1:32 or something like that. And then you were able to go home. I went home. I'd go home, take a shower. I take a cold shower.
As you're talking, sleep. All I keep hearing in my headphones is Element of Surprise, the album.
Oh, yeah, we were bumping that summer.
That came out, bro. And like that reminds me of those practices, everything, bro. Leaving practice, coming back, bumping that Element of Surprise.
But they don't do 3 days. It's just double days,
I think it's double days.
And what's the schedule like now?
I don't know. It's already passed, too. So
it's already, they're done with 2 days, bro. Yeah.
I don't know.
That's crazy because I remember these kids have no idea about the triple days, bro.
You know what else we didn't have, really? With like the water break that they get now.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Because people died after us, not during our era, bro.
Well, that was the thing, bro, because people died. You're right, because that one lineman, I forgot the Vikings, he died in 2001 from heat stroke, and then they started realizing, like, oh, shit.
They're getting overworked.
Yeah, exactly. So I think California instituted a law that says...
They probably banned triple days.
Yeah, I think so. That had to do something with it, because it's like, wait a minute, why are we going to squeeze 3 practices in a week? Let's just do 2 practices for 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Let's just do it like that.
And you get more work.
And you get more work done, and you get more breaks done. But I remember praying for that water break, because there'd be some times where you go through lineman drills, and it'd be like, okay, time for water break. Nope, we'll give you water break in a second. You know what I mean? It was like now it's like they get a water break like every 15, 20 minutes, bro.
Yeah, that's true.
Which is kind of I think it's a California law right now, which is actually something
good.
California got right. Well, I mean, that's
good.
If it's over 90, 95 degrees, give these kids water and Gatorade every 10, 15. When you're playing a game, it's different. You know what I mean? Because, okay, I'm only offense D. You could come off the field, you sit down to get, but when you're actually practicing and going at it, after a while, it's like, I need some.
You know what they need more of?
I need some refreshment.
Like shade. You like, let's gather around this shade real quick just to get out of the sun, and then, all right, now let's go do some work. But they need less water and more shade, I think.
Well, no, you definitely need water
for sure.
But what sucked about the shade was when we played there, the only shade was underneath the visitor bleachers. Remember? And it was depending where the sun was.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Everyone tried to huddle underneath the visitor bleachers just for that little 10, 15-minute break. Not even a 10, 15-minute break. It was get some water and get your ass
we had trees back in the day too, though.
We had some trees around there. There was some vegetation around there. Now it's
even like the end zone, Scallywag end zone used to have there was eucalyptus trees.
Yeah, there was a eucalyptus tree over there. I do remember that. But that provides you with some shade. Now there's
because that's where you kind of did your. If you were the home team, that's where in JFL, that's where you did your halftime.
Right, exactly. But that sucks because when we were there, it was like you would huddle around whatever you try to find some shade. Nowadays, it's like there's no shade out there, bro.
Totally off subject, but speaking of shade,
I knew it, dude.
My daughter plays soccer in Brentwood.
Okay,
they have nice ass public fields, public. Nice ass grass, oh my god, damn near Highlands Ranch football should have been played out there
because they give a damn out there.
They got bleachers for their fields, public fields,
right?
All right, it's just like a soccer field with bleachers,
right?
And then they have these dope ass canopies over their bleachers. And I was thinking that the next fundraiser that we should do in Pittsburgh is get some canopies for both the softball team and the boys baseball team.
And even tennis too. Because remember that tennis match we went to?
Yeah.
The stands, they were facing right into the sun. And it was remember you could tell they were just baking.
Yeah.
Luckily that area where the tennis courts are, you could there's the trees over there and there's houses. So you could just kind of put your back against the wall right there. So you get some shade. But I felt bad for some of those parents that were baking in the sun.
Shit, some of those things need to be more of a donation by a builder than let's raise money to go get it. You know what I'm saying? Because someone could go knock that out quick.
They could. I mean,
it's not like what we're talking about. It's not like hundreds of thousands of dollars. It's just a post. Shelter.
Well, I mean, they should have implemented, and especially the softball field, because the baseball field was built in 2012, 2013, something like that. The softball field just opened a couple of years ago. They should have implemented that in the plans. They should have said,
yes.
Well. Also, too, have you noticed that summer's different now? It don't really get hot now till
it's
September.
Right now, it's not even right now. It's barely getting hot.
Yeah.
You know what else I noticed? That when people are bitching about how hot it is outside, I don't know because I'm inside.
Me too. I'm inside now. Yeah. 15, 16 years old. I'm outdoors now. It's like no. I pay for this AC.
Yeah. Before I went to the Michael Valle, they were telling me oh, it's hella hot. It's hella hot. It's like, really?
How was it out there?
It's cold in here.
No, but how was it when you got there? You got there around 5-ish? It was warm, huh?
Yeah, it was warm. It was hot.
Warm, yeah,
it was hot.
And it usually is in August. It usually is the Valley Tournament. There's only been a couple where I went to where it's like, damn, it's not chilly, but wow, it's not hot. Like when you and I were in school, there'd be some times in April and May where it was like, God damn, bro, is it summer already?
Yeah.
There'd be some heat waves, and then it would obviously dip back down to normal spring weather. But there was a couple softball games this year in April, and a couple baseball games in April, and even in May, where it's just like, I wish there was some shade right now.
Oh yeah, yeah. It's like I don't know. The season kind of did take longer to get to it. It's like I feel like September, October, November is going to have some hot ass days.
Well, I'd say the past 10 years, it's warm all the way to Halloween now,
and then not that it wasn't hot, but it rained in July this year.
Oh, it did. I forgot about that last month. It did. We did have to wait.
Even
I forgot about that.
I want to say it was last Saturday, the 3rd. It was hella overcast.
Yeah, it was overcast on the 3rd. Last Monday? Yeah, it was.
Was it last Monday? Yeah, it was hella overcast. And it was like, what the hell?
Well, shoot. When Pitt had that baseball game against, what was it, San Marin at home? That was the game to go. Wasn't that the game to go to the championship?
And it poured.
and it started raining. It was like, oh shit, are they gonna call this game? Or are they gonna it was May.
Yeah.
It was like at the end of May, and it started pouring. It was like, get out of here, bro.
Yeah, I was not dressed for that.
Me either, too.
I went to war in like a fit.
I was in shorts and a t-shirt. I was like, you gotta be shitting me.
I was in the Bo Jackson getting wet, bro.
But that's what I mean by how nature and kind of the climate it's different than when we were kids, because when you and I were kids, yeah, there'd be a couple of days in June where it was like a little chilly, but mostly as soon as you got out of school, from the time the school ended, because my birthday's beginning of June, from all of June, July, August, it'd be summertime. And then September during school, September would be, be kind of warmish.
Yeah.
But then as soon as late September, beginning of October hit, bam, it didn't get cold, but it switched to fall.
Yeah,
autumn in a way. You know what I mean?
But it'd be like freezing in the morning and then sinfully hot by 3 o'clock.
Yeah, in September. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Whereas in June,
like you wore shorts and was miserable in the morning.
Yes.
But then at the end of the day, it's like, thank God I was wearing shorts.
By 11, 12, 1 o'clock, thank God I wore shorts.
But guess what else we're from?
What?
We're from the era where there was no AC, there was no heaters.
Yeah, I guess
you just went to school.
Yeah.
Like we really are from the era. I've seen it on the gram where it's like at PE, when you, not PE, recess in elementary school, you waited in line to go back in the school.
Yeah.
And like you just stand there and she walked over with the spray bottle.
You got that?
Yeah.
I never got that.
No, you never got that.
They didn't do that at Parkside.
Highlands, yeah.
Yeah, Highlands they probably did, yeah.
No, so you guys had air conditioning.
At Parkside, we actually did a little bit.
You guys weren't allowed outside.
Well, hear me out. Parkside, we did a little bit. And then I left in the 3rd grade because I was a badass, and I went to St. Pierre Mar for like 3-4 years.
Mm-hmm.
St. Pierre Mar obviously had AC.
Oh, nice.
But then I went to Central, and it was like roll the dice.
They were spraying you again?
No, it was just like, good luck, kid. You had to bring water. You had to bring your own water, Ross. What are you talking about, bro? It's California, bro. Water is scarce out here, bro. It's like gold, bro. So Central, that's what did suck about that, man. Because sometimes the AC would be cranky, you'd be like, and then other times, and this is another thing that sucks about Central, bro. Because if you were in the back classrooms in the way back in the corner, the windows didn't open, just the door.
Oh, hell.
You know what I mean? So like at Hillview and then regular Central, the door opened and you could open the windows. Remember, you crank the windows open?
Yeah.
So if there was a little breeze, it's like, hey, let's get some airflow in here.
I jumped out of the window on like the day before Christmas break.
Where, at Hillview?
Yeah, at Hillview.
No.
And then like I got like this referral, right? I remember the teacher, I think his name was Mr. Davis. He's like, Ross, come back here. He's like yelling at me through the window. And it's like, like I wasn't really a badass, but I did jump out the window, right?
Right.
So then it was like, Ross, come back here. I could have just kept running and dealt with that shit a different day, bro, because it was like school's out for summer, but it was winter.
Winter break, yeah.
And then all of a sudden, it's like I turn around and I come back.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm like, what's up? He's like, no, like get in here. And it was like, all right. So I'm like trying to climb back through the window. He's like, no, go around, right? So then I go back around and like I'm back in class, and then he's calling the office because he's furious, foaming at the mouth. Right. It's like, I got Ross over here. He just jumped out of the window. And then the person on the other end in the office was like, dude, it's Christmas break. Let him go. It's like, yes.
Let him go. Are you serious?
Yeah, it's like nobody wanted to deal with that, bro. Like, come on. Like, it's Christmas break.
Oh, get out of here,
Pun
Ross.
fully intended.
I like it. But that was the thing. Like I said, normal classes at Hillview and then the regular classes at Central, they have those crank windows where you cranked them open.
Speaking of
what?
Hillview.
Oh, God. It's a new one, bro.
Speaking of, right? It's a new one, but like right where I jumped out that window, they still have the brick bench that was there when I was a kid.
On the side?
Yeah, so for some reason, they salvaged that little brick bench.
No way.
The brick bench on San Juan Drive.
No shit.
Yeah, it's pretty dope, bro, because it's like, all right, you kept something that I could remember.
That's hella cool, bro.
I really wish on School Street, but we do have the multi-purpose field there, but I do wish on School Street we still had that wall from the art hall.
Oh,
yeah, I wish we still had that.
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah, because the art hall, it was weird because like you had the quad area, then you had that big patch of grass.
Yeah,
and then if you go towards Lieber Lane, right, you would have the art hall, and there was like a science hall, and then there was like another science hall, and it was that cool ass wall with that dope ass Art Deco design.
Yeah.
I'm kind of sad they got rid of that.
Yeah, that should have just, or at least they should have been moved.
Preserved it somehow.
Move it to Harbor.
Move to Harbor. They
Yeah.
could have preserved
That
that
should have
wall
been
somehow.
saved.
We got to get some more background information on that because my dad told me
Let's write that
some
down.
artists. Yeah, we need to go to the historical site and get some more information on that because my dad said somebody came out there and designed that because remember it was dope. It was
Maybe they took it.
It was a picture of a man, a woman, and it said like arts and crafts or industrial arts or something like that. And it was like this mosaic with tiles. It was dope, bro. So we need to find out more about that, man. Let us know in the comments. Anybody knows, man. Appreciate it, man.
And don't forget the horticulture class was on that side over there too.
Pirate Garden?
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember Pirate Garden. Yeah.
We open at home Friday, August 28th versus Monterey Trail out of Elk Grove, San Joaquin Ball. First test of the year. Protect the house.
Yeah, of course. Absolutely.
That's 100%. All we got to do. Protect the house.
100%. Game one.
You know, it's like, I feel like everybody's kind of worried about Bosco.
Yeah, let's not overlook.
We're definitely overlooking. Because like even when I talk to people, like, oh, how's Pitt football doing? First thing I say is, we're playing the number one team in the nation.
Yeah.
We're playing number one team in the nation, but I keep like avoiding the fact that we're playing somebody else before them.
Right. I'm with you.
And it is very important to go through all obstacles first.
Yeah, of course. Exactly, bro. Don't overlook them, bro. Do not overlook Monterey Trail, bro, because they'll come in and they'll run that veer right down our throats.
Yep.
So do not overlook them, fellas. You got to set the tone right here, man.
Week 2, we host St. John Bosco. Did you know this is one of the best programs in the entire country? National titles, first round, NFL first rounders. They come off that roster. And it's the same Bosco we just broke down in recruiting. I think his name's Moeller and Poyer.
Yeah.
Now they got to come to our house.
Yeah.
Can we hang with the national power in week 2? Yes or no?
Yeah, we can hang with them. Yeah, I think we can. It just all depends. I mean, we hung with them 2 years ago, and obviously different squad and stuff like that because that was a generational talent. We just got to protect Juice, and if we can get some sort of a running game, I think we got a shot. We have to hang with them. Also, too, is we need to get some sort of pressure. That was the thing. Like Juju was having a good game against them, but they were obviously double teaming him, and we held them. Listen. If we don't run that trick play, and maybe we run a little bit of clock off, the momentum changer when we try to run that trick because we ran that trick play against Los Gatos, and RJ threw it for a touchdown. This one he underthrew it because the timing was
RJ
off.
that threw the ball?
RJ's the one that threw the ball. He threw the ball and it got picked.
It's crazy because from watching that Los Gatos throw and watching that St. John Bosco throw, those were two different throws.
Exactly,
to the point where I didn't realize just now that was the same person.
Well, because last year he hit King Wade in stride. That was in stride.
That was by far one of the best passes I've seen.
Oh, yeah. Yeah,
period, bro.
The way he threw it, too, bro, it was like a moonball. Phew,
that was a perfect ball.
Right in the breadbasket and hit King Wade in stride. But the one against Bosco, I think he had to kind of shot put it a little bit because because Marley, that was another thing too about that game. Marley was under pressure the entire game. The O-line did as best they could, but Marley was running for his life. And we just held them to a 3-and-out. It was like, all right, we got the ball here. There's about 5 minutes to go or something, 6 minutes to go in the second quarter. It's like, holy shit, we have a chance to take the lead going into halftime, or at the very least, going as a tie if we can maybe grab a couple first downs, chew up the clock, and then we threw that pick, and then 7-8 plays there, bam, they're in the end zone with the 21-14 lead. That right there was the momentum changer right there.
Yep.
Because you could tell in the third quarter we hung with them, but we just ran out of gas because it's like I said, it's a war of attrition. It's like you got guys going both ways. Ruffin, Cersei, Jaden Hudson, you guys are going both ways. It's like our best players have to go both ways. Whereas them, okay, here that 5-star outside linebacker comes off, but guess what? Those 2 tackles, they're 5 stars.
Yep.
The running back, he's a 5-star, and he's just a running back. He doesn't have to play linebacker.
Yeah, he's not a linebacker and a running back. He's just a running back.
He's just a running back, bro. So
I'm going to ask again. Can Pittsburgh hang with the national power in 2 weeks? Yes or no?
I think we can.
Drop the comments. Drop your answer in the comments.
Yeah, I think we can. Of course, absolutely, 100%.
Week 3, we hit the road against James Logan in Union City. Big school, physical program, tough road trip. We cannot let up.
Yeah, James Logan. And James Logan, they're obviously rebuilding over there. They've gone through a few coaches in the last few years, but
we got that target on our back.
Well, yeah, of course.
We got the target on our back. They want us.
Of course.
So it's like,
of course.
If we go in thinking that, oh, we got them.
Yeah.
That's where we're gonna lose.
Exactly.
Exactly.
I'm with you.
We just have to stay ready.
I'm with you 100%. I'm with you.
Let's see. Week 4, we fly down to SoCal for Mission Viejo.
That's gonna be.
I'm flying down.
I'm driving because I'm going to Disney.
Speaking of recruiting, that's where Jordan Hicks School, straight off of our recruiting board.
Yep.
You got Orange County royalty, decades of D1 talent, and we're walking into the belly of the beast.
Yep. They're good, bro. They're always, I think, in there. Were they the top 25 right now in the country? Top 5 in the state?
I think they're top 5 state.
I think they said they're 7th right now in the state, which is kind of like, okay, that's a little odd, bro. But I mean, listen, they're always top 5 in the state.
Yep.
Always, bro. Mission Viejo, I mean, they kicked the shit out of Folsom last year.
And they, if I'm not mistaken, you could tell me I'm wrong because you love it. Didn't they beat Santa Margarita?
Tell you right now. I don't know. Did they beat Santa Margarita?
No, we're gonna have to look
that up. Yeah,
we do.
It's what we do. I prove Ross wrong. Okay, they're 7th in the state this year for preseason rankings. Okay, and then last year they did play. I know they played Santa Margarita. So last year they finished 9-2. They beat Santa Margarita 7-3. First game of the year for both them.
Thank you.
They beat Santa Margarita.
Just tell me.
Yeah,
tell me
You're welcome.
Tell me I'm right.
You're welcome.
You won't go?
Right. Yeah, you're welcome.
Okay, thank you. Week 5, we're back at home for Los Gatos out of the South Bay. Survived that, and now league season, here we are.
Los Gatos is always a tough game, bro. Like last year, in my opinion,
what about the year that we went to?
23? Yeah, that was 3 years ago. Yeah, the first year we ever played them, that was a good game as well, too, bro.
Oh, that game was great. And then, like, the game, like, it was hella nerve-wracking, and then it just changed.
Yeah, right?
It just changed.
Well, because we held the hammer that entire game.
Who got the pick to the house? Someone got the pick.
J Hud got the pick to the house. But we held the hammer the entire game. These last 2 games, it was back and forth. And this last game, they had a 2-score lead in the first half and in the fourth quarter, and we had to come back on them, bro.
Yeah.
So,
and then I remember 2 years ago, I missed that game. And I was like,
at a wedding, yeah.
Oh my God. And it was killing me.
Bro, that was a game.
It was killing me. I was in my, I was all dressed up for the wedding because it was a Friday night, right? And I'm dressed up for the wedding. And like, I'm trying to watch the game on my phone, you know, and I think the score was like 9-0 at one point.
No, 10-0.
Okay, 10-0.
Yeah.
And like, I am just like losing my shit. Like, I'm supposed to be over there. I need to be in my seat right now. And then it's just like, I just leave the wedding and everybody's like, where's Roscoe? I left mad, right?
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden I come back. Now I'm wearing my Tupac shirt. You know, I feel a little more comfortable in my Tupac shirt. It's Friday. We got Friday Night Football. I'm in my Tupac shirt.
Right.
Now I'm watching the whatchamacallit. And then I go over to the bar. It's like, you know what? Let me get a Hennessy on the rocks, bro. You know, like I'm not okay right now.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, you were going through it, bro.
I'm not okay right now.
Because I was texting you too. I was like, bro, wish you were here, bro. This is a hell of a game.
Man.
And then last year's game, whew, boy, we survived that one, bro. So this ain't no
the one with Luis kicked the field goal.
Oh yeah, when he kicked that game winner, bro. He kicked the tying one, and then he kicked the game winner, both from over 40 yards out, both of them, bro. So Los Gatos is always gonna give us a tough game, bro. So and they're they're gonna be chomping at the bit to want to come into our house and put one on us, bro, because we beat them the last 3 years in a row. So we'll see about that one. And then after that, it's the league.
And then you got BVAL, you got Liberty, Freedom, Deer Valley, Antioch, Heritage. That's the ring. That's where the ring gets decided.
Don't sleep on Deer Valley because I think Malu's going to take. I'm curious to see what they're going to do is in year 2 in the Malu.
Yeah,
Coach Malu's system over there.
As long as they're running it like an army.
Yeah,
anybody's going to get better if they're just staying very militant.
Don't sleep on Liberty too as well, because Liberty gave us a hell of a game last year. Well, they should have 21 skunked us in the first quarter.
But was it a one-man show last year?
Well, yeah, because I mean their running back was Jackson Bell, but those 3 onside kicks in the first half, and all they got was 6 points out of it. Yeah, that right there was the game right there, man.
We've upgraded special teams.
Oh, we have tremendously. But so that don't sleep on them. And then Antioch, like I said, you never know, bro. I mean, they got a great lineman coming back, bro. Yeah. So we'll see about that, man. So it's just you kind of want your tougher games in the middle and the end of the season. but just because of how league play is and stuff like that.
I really wish league play was at the beginning of the season, and then you could like really play your miscellaneous games to find out where you're going to be.
Well, did you see Mount Diablo and Northgate schedule?
No.
They start out with like 2 non-league games, then 2 league games, then 2 non-league games, and then a couple league games. And I think they finish it up with 1 more non-league game than a league game. So even they're doing that. They're like having, that's why I kind of feel like, I don't know, Ross.
It seems like in college, right? You want those big games early.
Yeah.
Because if you do fall, you could still rise.
You can.
You know, where if you have that big game at the end, let's say it's like, I'm going to use Ohio State versus Michigan.
Right.
If you have 1 and 2 playing each other at the end of the season,
right?
The loser of that game drops 10 spots.
Well, yeah, of course. Yeah, I know.
You know, but if you have that 1 and 2 week 1, it's like by week 13 or whatever the end of the season is, you could have them back at 1 and 2 again.
You could, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you could.
So it's like, I think that's why people want to play those bigger games early as possible, because you could get to rise.
Well, it gets you geared up, because I mean, look what happened to Folsom, bro. They got stomped by Mission Viejo, and then they came back to the playoffs and
stomped.
They stomped through except for the Reardon game, which I feel like Reardon stopped playing. We watched that game. Did we watch it here?
It seems like Reardon's not really a second half team.
Well, I noticed that because we came back on them the second half.
Even when we played them the first time, didn't they kind of get on us and we came back?
And we came back.
Then we played them the second time. They got on us and we came back?
Well, no, we only played them once.
No, the Reardon, we played them at home.
At home, and
Did they get on us from the gates?
No. That home game, we were on them from the gates.
Oh, okay.
And then all of a sudden, it was like we kept maintaining the 3-score lead. And all of a sudden, you blink halftime, it's like, oh, shit.
It's close.
It's 35-27.
Yeah.
You're like, and then the second half, we kind of took control. We kind of took control.
Shout out to our boy Raj.
Oh yeah, shout out to our boy Raj.
Yep. Alumni Raj.
We kind of took control. Then all of a sudden they got a touchdown. Then they got the 2-point conversion. I was like, off. And then luckily Marley threw a. Bro, I don't know how RJ made that catch. He threw that catch. We scored a touchdown.
RJ Mosley, bro.
And we take a 2-score lead. It's like, all right, we could breathe a little bit. Nope. They marched all the way down there, scored, and it's like, all right, well, we're still up by 7. They onside kick it, get it, and then we got lucky because then I think Juju put pressure on their quarterback, Mitchell, and then he threw a pick to Jamar Searcy. Well, last year, they had a 21-0 lead against us. And then all of a sudden, we came back a little bit. Now it's 28-14 going to halftime. And then we made it 28-21. Then next thing we blink our eyes, it's 42-21. But then we started slowly climbing back into it. I feel like you give us another 20, 30 seconds in that game, we could at least tied it.
Another series.
We could have tied it. Another series, yeah, exactly.
Another series.
But I mean, Reardon, they had a hell of a season last year. I mean, they had Folsom beat. They were just running them. Adonye Brown was running through them. But I feel like they stopped playing.
They dominated that. I think that maybe, I don't know what was going on over there because I wasn't there. But like,
I watched the game. Did you watch the game?
Yeah, we watched it together.
Yeah, we watched it together. Yeah, we watched it. Yeah, I thought we did.
But I think that maybe they were just like, because it was such a big game, it's like, all right, like you get in, and they started maybe letting other people get in the later game.
You know, I don't know about that.
I don't know either.
We have to go back, check the tape. We have to check the tape.
But Folsom also came out with that different QB, right?
Yeah, Rednick, yeah.
So like that kind of
Rednicky or whatever his name is, yeah.
When you go with a different quarterback and you're not prepared for them, and they happen to be better than the last quarterback, that's a hard adjustment.
Well, that was the thing about Ryder Lyons last year. He got hurt in that Sarah game, and he wasn't right all year. He had a decent year. He had a full year, but
let's not.
What?
He got hurt in the game against Pitt, and he ain't been right since.
Well, yeah, because he hurt his shoulder, and he wasn't
2 on a 10. How you say it, bro.
I see what
he has not been right since.
Listen, I see what you're saying.
And then it was early in the season. Then Homeboy gets in against Mission Viejo, and then it was like, okay.
Well, I see what you're saying there, but also too at the same time is he's a dual threat quarterback.
For sure.
And if you hurt your shoulder and you're a dual threat, you at least have your legs. For sure. You can at least make some magic helping your legs.
For sure.
He sprained his ankle last year early in the season. And it was constant nagging. He hurt it in Mission Viejo. He hurt it against Sarah, but he still had a good year. I think he still had great stats. But in that Reardon game, he got really hurt. He got knocked out of it.
I heard, and I don't know how true this is. I heard he's worth $5 million, bro.
Well, we're gonna see now. He's
on a mission.
Well, I'm ready to see him in college, but that other kid came in there.
That's actually the loophole. Sorry to cut you off. That's actually the loophole for the 5 years. You know how you have 5 years of college football now?
Yeah.
So like the mission's part of the loophole.
Oh,
so that
yeah.
doesn't
Okay. I know what
count.
you're talking about. Okay. Yeah. I see what you're saying. Okay. Yep.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, listen,
And being pregnant.
Reardon had that game. Reardon had it, bro. And they were running the ball. Danye Brown had like over 200 yards in the first half. And then they kind of just, I feel like they stopped playing. And I'm not trying to take away any credit from Folsom, which is what you like to do.
Yeah, I do.
But I mean, Folsom kind of, they stiffened up their defense a little bit, and then they got their offense cranked up. And then when Ryder came out, that's when all of a sudden their offense kind of opened back up, and he was hitting, throwing dimes all over the place. I think they even returned a kick for a touchdown or something like that, bro. So I think, if I'm not mistaken, I think Reardon got shut out in the second half, bro. So
that game.
I feel like, and I hate to say, I feel like they stopped playing against Folsom, bro. They had the W.
They were dominant.
They were dominant. They were dominant the whole game, and then they just kind of stopped playing. So, and I remember someone said, well, they're not a second half team, and it kind of showed it in that Reardon, or it kind of showed it in that, the Folsom game. So it's going to be interesting to see this year, because they lost a lot. They lost all those receivers. They lost Tommy, their huge tackle.
Oh, yeah.
They lost Mitchell, who was, I think, wasn't he the Bay Area News Group Player of the Year last year? He's at Vanderbilt. I think he's at Vanderbilt. I'm not sure.
That's
but
dope.
they lost a lot, and they still got them ranked high. You know what I mean? So we're going to see about that.
I just remember seeing those guys their junior year.
Yeah.
And just like scared
shitless. That O-line?
Scared shitless that we were going to have to face them last year.
Yeah. And then
and we did a great job against them.
But then I saw the guy, they were like, they're just juniors. When we talked to one of our coaches, I was like, you're telling me that big guy and that big guy is only a junior? I was like, get out of here, bro. That's the type of lineman that the Trinity League has there down south, man. You know what, which actually kind of brings me to my next point, because we obviously have one of the toughest schedules in school history. Okay. But I'm looking at these other schedules, Ross.
Tell me.
Who do you think has the toughest schedule in NorCal this year?
It's between us and Cardinal Newman.
I was just going to say, you took the words out. It's Cardinal Newman.
Cardinal Newman, because they played two. Newman. They played two, like week 1 and 2, like they're like back to back.
Let me give you Cardinal Newman, De La Salle, Folsom, Reardon, Clayton. Damn. So you got De La Salle, who's pretty much the kings of NorCal. You got Folsom, they're 6-time state champions. You got Reardon, who went to the NorCal final last year. And then you got Clayton, who I kind of feel like Clayton's going to bounce back this year. I keep telling people look at me like, no, I'm like, dude, they got a good coach over there. The guy's a former De La Salle alum. That William Orr kid transferred in from Sarah. He's a sophomore.
Yeah.
I kind of feel like Clayton's going to do that. And I'm telling this to our Pittsburgh boys. You guys need to watch out when it comes to the playoffs, because Clayton's coming too, bro.
Yeah, Clayton wants to see us.
Well, Clayton wants to see us too, because all those transfers from last year. So I'm like, all right, I get that, bro.
Oh, well. Oh, well.
So it's like, I get that. I understand where they're coming from. But I mean, that's just the age of sports. That's just high school sports it is now.
If Clayton wins that game, is it like, ooh? Like, I don't know. Like, we mopped up Cardinal Newman, though. So it's like, yeah, they have a tough schedule, but
well,
like, you have a tough schedule for no apparent reason, I think.
You could say we mopped up Cardinal Newman, but they were missing 2 or 3 of their best players, though.
Mopped them.
They were missing their wide receiver.
One of the guys we talked about a couple weeks ago, remember?
Oh,
King Pitts?
King Pitts, yeah.
Yeah.
Did he transfer back to Hawaii? Didn't someone say on our comments he transferred back? But also, too, they're missing one of their best linemen. They're missing their running back. They're missing their Cardinal Newman coming into that game was missing, like, their firepower. Because even I was just like, damn, bro, how'd this team just roll over Acalanes and we're rolling over Cardinal Newman?
Yeah.
And then I look at Cardinal Newman's this year. They got a bunch of transfers coming in, a bunch of those guys from Clovis. And they got 4 out the gates. They're 4 games, bro. That's crazy, bro.
Yeah.
So
I think they're going to get mopped up 4 times.
No.
No?
No.
You think Folsom's going to give them a run for their money? It's just going to go touchdown for touchdown? You think De La Salle's giving them a run for their money, touchdown for touchdown? You think Clayton Valley's giving them a run for their money, touchdown for touchdown?
They haven't played De La Salle in years, so I'm kind of, I don't know how to speculate that game. Against Folsom, that's going to be the key right there. How do they play against Folsom? Reardon, I think they're going to beat Reardon.
You know what?
Against Clayton, that's tough to say, bro. I mean,
I'm just going to say it. Cardinal Newman beats De La Salle.
Oh, you heard it here first. I'm not going to say that. I'm not going to go on
Cardinal
record to say
Newman
that.
beats De La Salle.
You're going to say that? All right,
yeah,
bro.
Cardinal Newman beats De La Salle.
I'm circling that right there. Ross Lowe says I'm circling it right there. Cardinal Newman over De La Salle. You heard it here first. I'm not going to go there yet. I'm not going to go there yet. I got to, and you know, if I'm not mistaken, that's like their first game of I think it's their first game of the year, bro. So Max Preps is down right now, so I can't even check, but that's what kind of trips me out too, because it's like, they're starting out the gates with it's like most times you want to sit there, you want to say, okay, we're going to do this, we're going to do that. We're going to start off, you know, with like a cupcake or something, get the boys happy and all this stuff.
Mm-hmm.
No. Not Cardinal Newman, bro. Right here, bro. Nope. Excuse me. They play Folsom first, then De La Salle. Folsom, De La Salle, Archbishop Reardon, then Clayton.
Mm-hmm.
So the day we play Monterey Trail, they're playing Folsom, and that's in Folsom.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And then next week, when Bosco comes to our house, they go to De La Salle.
Ooh.
Wow. 2 huge games in the East Bay.
Ooh.
Newman at De La Salle, Bosco at Pitt.
All right. So look, this is what I want to do.
Go ahead. What you got?
I'd like to 21 skunk Bosco. Get the running clock, bro. Or was it 35 skunk Bosco?
Okay.
Get the running clock. Okay. We'll be out of there by
hot take right there.
We'll be out of there by 8:45.
It's your world. It's your world.
And let's head over to watch Cardinal Newman wrap up De La Salle in the final quarter, bro.
Hey, look, it's your world. We're all just paying rent and having to pay IKEA water.
So you're down for that? Like we're just gonna as soon as it's like
sure.
As soon as we're running
sure.
As soon as we're running the clock in the fourth quarter, we're out at 35-0. We're 35-0 Pitt versus Bosco, and then we're leaving. Is that cool with you?
Yeah, that's fine with me. Bro.
Yeah?
Wait, whatever floats your boat, bro. It's your world.
I'm not sure how we're going to give the Scallywag swag player of the game his swag. Maybe we could like call him over. Like, hey, we're about to head out now. You did a great job.
If we 35 skunk Bosco, we're the Scallywag swag players of the game. I'll tell you that right now, bro, because I do not see that coming, bro.
Well, maybe you should look.
I'm just hoping we don't get 35 skunked, Ross.
Cuddy. It's right here.
I see it, but do I gotta be the voice of do I gotta be the voice of reason on this podcast, Ross? Come on now, man.
Come on, you don't have to be the voice of negativity, bro.
I'm not being negative. I'm being real. Okay.
35-0
Okay.
You heard it
I'll
first.
Be realistic. I'll be realistic.
35-0 Pitt over Bosco. Running clock.
Jesus Christ.
Running clock.
I'm not gonna go there, bro. He did it. I'm just gonna sit there like in Dumb and Dumber when the sea bass gets hit. Who threw that? It gets hit with the salt. I'm just gonna like.
Kick his ass, Seabass.
Do the Sophie Cunningham when she did the pointing like this. I'm just doing that. I'm like, he said it. When they say walk the plank, say I'm like, nope. He said it, bro. That guy said it.
Toughest game of the whole schedule: Bosco or Mission Viejo or a BVAL rival.
Bosco.
Drop it in the comments. Drop your answer in the comments.
Bosco. I'm saying Bosco.
Okay. Does a killer non-league schedule help or hurt you coming to the playoff time?
It's definitely going to help us.
Drop it in the comments.
Yeah, to me, my comment is definitely going to help us if we could come out of it healthy and we're virtually unscathed. Yeah, that's going to help us. It helped Folsom last year.
And then, to stir it up a little bit, NorCal or SoCal, who really has better football? Drop that in the comments. But SoCal. When Pitt's up 35-0 and we're running that clock and the Scallywags are headed over to watch another upset back to back in the same night.
Ooh, this guy, bro. Hot takes all around this guy, bro. Sizzling, bro.
Drop that in the comments.
Well, I think for the first time ever, NorCal finally won the most bowl games last year. They were.
Oh yeah.
For years, it's just been SoCal. So until that changes, SoCal's got the better football. I'm just being honest. I feel like there's a little bit more competition out here because outside of a few teams up here. And the thing about it is, yeah, you have your usual suspects, us, De La Salle, Folsom, and stuff like that, Sarah. But you always know everyone in the Trinity League can beat anybody. Even teams like Servite and all that. Orange
anybody
Lutheran,
can win that.
Lutheran, they beat Bosco in the playoffs. J. Sierra Catholic gave Mater Dei a run for their money. Anybody could beat anybody in there, bro. It's like Santa Margarita came out and took over that league last year. So anybody can beat anybody. Then you throw in Centennial. Come on, Centennial's always in the top 5, 10. They're always in the top 5, put it like that.
Yeah.
And then you throw in Mission Viejo is number 7 this year, always in the top 10, and they're nationally ranked. That's 8 teams right there.
Would you say that, like, as of right now, you have Centennial #1 public.
Yeah,
Mission Viejo #2 public.
You have to. Yeah, you'd have to. And we're gonna take shit from this
and then
people, but
it's gonna be Pitt #2 public after September 18th.
We'll see.
You know,
you'll see. We'd like to.
when I double dip, when I fly out there, catch a whatchamacallit, and then I fly back home and watch my daughter's soccer game, bro.
Go for it,
you
Ross.
know? Watch 2 wins back to back, then too.
It's your world, man. We're all just paying rent and paying for our own water while you get it for free.
Speaking of water, shout out to the official water provider of Luwaka Plant Cast, Waiakea.
Good stuff, kids. Go for.
Drink healthy, drink sustainably, drink ethically at Waiakea Water.
Yep. Drink Waiakea water, baby. What else we got, bro?
I'm going to give another shout out to Twin Mode Fitness. You got season's 3 weeks out. So get right. Twin Mode Fitness. Get in there and put in the work.
Yeah.
It is not a half-hour workout. It is a 1-hour workout of intense training and get you prepped.
Yes, it is.
Get you prepped.
Shout out to our boys over there, man.
2243 Railroad Avenue, Blue Saigon.
Does that need to be? It needs to be said. Yes,
it does. Get yourself the garlic noodles, candy wings, and
Six Egg Taco, whatever you
and a lemon.
Try something, and try the Warrior Hot Dog. The Warrior Hot Dog's phenomenal. I had it. It's delicious.
Cuddy, didn't you have something to say about an event this weekend? That's 1 second, not an event this weekend, but an all-you-could-eat event.
Well, we got a couple. We'll go over that, but we got a couple events this week. One of the things is shout out to Cafe Lujan.
Yeah,
they're a local pizza place. It's I think it's like a father and son thing. It's running out of a backyard here in Uptown Pittsburgh. This Saturday from 6 to 9, they're having an all-you-can-eat pizza for $25.
Yeah,
18 for kids 12 years or younger. It's younger. First 30 people get in though, bro, and their pizza's good. Me and my wife.
I've heard nothing but great things about it,
bro. Me and my wife went there a couple times, bro. I forgot which one I got and she got, but we each got our own pizza, because sometimes she doesn't like all like spicy stuff, and I like it. And then we got like their dessert pizza with like a s'mores with Nutella. Absolutely delicious,
no shit,
bro.
Yeah.
Absolutely delicious.
I've always wanted the peanut butter and jelly pizza, but I've never committed to it.
I think Disneyland has a peanut butter jelly pizza, but it has gluten. So it's like, let's
I'll bring my own dough.
Cross that off, Ross.
You know what? I bet you I can bring my own dough.
You would do some shit like that.
I would do that shit.
You're in Disneyland, Ross. Who gives a shit?
No, I'm not bringing my own dough to Disneyland. Like, hey, can you guys roll this shit up?
You would do
Disneyland. I'm not paying that much money to bring my own dough.
Some shit. I know you would do some shit like that.
But I'll definitely go to Cafe Lujan with my own dough. Dough a deer, a female deer, bro.
Just eat their dough, Ross.
Nah, that's gluten.
Rude. That's disrespectful.
It's not rude or disrespectful. It's like, hey, here's game. Like, try this dough for the vegan, gluten-free people.
Yeah, you guys are few and far between.
Mind you, I'm vegan and gluten-free, but like, if you throw some meat on that vegan pizza, I'm eating it.
Why don't you call it Cafe Low? Cafe Lolar, and make your own vegan pizzas.
Speaking of Cafe Lujan, he's Pittsburgh alumni.
He is Pittsburgh alumni.
Also played the drums for the NCS championship band.
Oh, he did?
Yeah.
Right on. That's what's up, man. Yeah. We do. Do you want to say, or I say? Speaking of the band also has a fundraiser. Band has a fundraiser. They have 2 fundraisers this weekend. One is roller skating. I think what's it called? Roller Haven in Antioch?
That's what it used to be. My mom used to work at Roller Haven.
She did, huh? Yeah,
I used to shoot the duck like nobody's business back in the day, bro.
And it's over there in Antioch. They're for $14.
Play Mike Tyson's Punch Out when it wasn't even Mike Tyson's Punch Out. It was just Punch Out.
It was just regular Punch Out.
You know, but like on the video game, it was a clear guy. He was green.
Yeah.
You know,
I remember
wasn't
that.
Mac.
Wasn't Mac.
Keep going. I'm sorry to interrupt.
No.
That's what I do.
No, but yeah, it's your world. Come on, it's your world, your podcast.
Welcome to the show.
So they're having a little something on the 14th, which is Friday, over there at that skate place in Antioch. And then the next day, they're also having their smash burgers and nachos. I think it's like $10 for a smash burger, $10 for regular nachos, just cheese and chips, and then $15 for their loaded nachos.
Yeah.
That's from 6 to 9?
Something like that.
And what's it at? Elks, right?
That's at the Moose.
That's at the Moose? I thought it was the Elks.
I think it's the Moose.
I think it's the Moose. Okay.
I'm almost positive it's the Moose.
Okay. Because someone in the comments said Elks.
Someone did say that in the comments, and I feel like y'all don't know. Because it's the Moose.
Right.
You know, I follow the Moose.
And then at 5:30, they're going to have the drum line playing. So that's kind of cool.
Oh, no shit.
That's cool. So at 5:30.
And then what about us? Don't we have a function that ends at 5:30?
Well, we got a couple functions. So the other Saturday also, too, is the Orange and Black Scrimmage.
I can't wait, bro.
I know, right?
It's football season. I can smell it. I can taste it. It's football season.
It's right there, bro. It's been the longest 8.5 months of our lives.
The longest 36 weeks of our lives.
Yeah, right? Right.
Who's counting?
Us.
So
I think
Speaking of, we need to hit up a practice either tomorrow or
I'm down.
Wednesday,
I'm
because
down.
we haven't been to the. We got to start the way we did it last
Yeah,
year.
so you just show up to the practices and kind of kick it, trying to see how the boys look and stuff like that. I'm down. So then this Saturday is the orange and black scrimmage. I think JV's 10:30 or 11 o'clock, and then varsity's at 12:30. It's free. It's only the away bleachers, so it's free day 110. Our buddy out there, Twin Taco, he'll be out there serving up some delicious tacos as usual.
Twin Tacos is the one doing the scrimmage.
Yeah, he's doing the scrimmage, the inter squad scrimmage, the orange and black scrimmage. So that starts at 12. The varsity game starts at 12 or 12:30. Then after that, from 2 to 6 at the yacht club, 3 Marina Boulevard, I might add.
There you go.
That's the alumni barbecue. That it's open to anybody. It's $30. They're gonna have barbecue chicken, tri-tip, all the sides. They're gonna have prizes, raffles, and things like that. And it's open to any. You didn't have to play football. You could be alumni, and it's open to the community.
Yeah.
And you don't even have to be from Pittsburgh, graduate from Pittsburgh. You just want to show up and pay $30 to have some good barbecue. Come on down, bro. So that will be at the
and see what type of culture that we have here.
Exactly.
At the P.
See what type of football community and culture we have here in the P, bro. So shout out to all the alumni. Try to come down. All of our buddies, all of our scallywags, people kick with us.
Yeah.
Try to come to that, guys. It's $30. Even if you can only show up for like an hour or two, come down, say what's up, have a plate, make a donation, and then go about your day.
Yeah.
Why not? I mean, we'll do that for the band thing too, bro.
I'm excited.
Yeah, me too, bro. It's gonna got some, and also car show. The second to last car show is also this Thursday. Because remember they have a car show last week, because remember me and you went for a walk.
It was odd,
and it was like, wait a minute, I thought because there wasn't a car show the week before. You know what I mean? Because it's every other week. But this one was a 2-week break, so that kind of threw me for a loop, bro. So there's one of the second to last car shows this Thursday. It's from 6 to 8. So come on down, people. Why not? There's some things happen. It's to me, I've always felt like when school starts at the end of the summer, but school starts early now. You know what I mean?
It's so frustrating right now because I don't know anything of it.
Right.
Because that's not what we did. This is ridiculous.
No, right now, me and you were playing. Well, right now, when we were in school, we were practicing football and stuff like that. But also, too, is we just had football practice. That's it. We didn't have school. These kids they went to school this morning at 8:30.
It's like in my brain, I'm like trying to like calculate time off of when I used to pick up peaches off the ground. Because it's like before all the gnats came, or like the
I'm with you. I got you.
Before you had to like mow the lawn and shit. So it's like, and the peaches aren't off the ground yet. No. I mean, aren't on the ground yet. So it's like it's too early for school.
Yeah, to me,
it's too early for school. Me,
well, I mean, for people who have kids, you probably love it. You're like, thank God, bro. And
I have heard that it's better for the student itself because they're not losing focus.
Yeah, I've heard that too, but I've always been the one because August is such a hot month and it's a nice month. It's like the end of summer.
And they have AC now, so it really doesn't matter. It's not the same like when we were.
I just feel bad that they don't get a full, because like my sister says, they get more days off. They get like that fall break in October. They get more days off here and there and stuff like that. So my sister said they get more days off and they get out of school like June 4th or 5th.
I'm going to throw it out there.
Go for it.
Who cares? Who cares that they get an extra day off later? Who cares? Like, does it benefit us later?
Well, honestly, I'd rather have the summer off.
I'd rather have summer off,
I'd rather have all of July and all of August off. Because when we were in school, we didn't get out to like the middle of June. It'd be like June 13th, 14th,
What was the
15th,
last day
16th?
of school? Do you recall this year?
June 5th.
June 5th. And they're back August 5th.
Well, hear me out on this. It was June 5th for the seniors because their graduation was that Friday.
Gotcha.
Okay. So also, I don't know if they had school that Friday though. I don't know if the whole school, but I know the seniors.
So they didn't even get 2 full months off.
No, not really.
Yeah. No.
Well, remember when we were in school, it was the last day of school was always Thursday. It was always Thursday. So you had that Friday. You had a 3-day weekend. Well, I mean,
and the first day of school was always Thursday for us too.
It was either Wednesday or Thursday because it was it was after Labor Day.
After Labor Day.
It was after Labor Day. So it was either that Wednesday or Thursday.
Yeah.
Well, when we were in school, we got out that Thursday, but there would be what was that called? Finals week.
Yep.
Okay. So Monday was like your last full day, right? Your last full day of school, periods 1 through 6. And then Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, because it was only 8 to 12, those minimum days, you'd have like first, second period, then the next day would be third, fourth, and then your final day would be like fifth, sixth. But when you were a senior, you actually had a full day of the school on Tuesdays and Wednesdays. You remember that? I remember that.
Yeah.
Because me and my sister were talking about that.
Yeah, you just went to school because you had to go do your final.
Freshmen, sophomores, juniors at 12, 12:30 lunchtime, we're out of here. Us, we'd sit there and be like, all right, well, we got another period. And then on Wednesday, we got another period, but we didn't go to school on Thursday.
Yeah.
Freshmen, sophomores, and juniors had to go to school.
Yeah.
But you would show up, say goodbye to your teachers, have your peers sign your books.
I know we're like, it's the beginning of the year, not the end of the year, but I love the way the year ended last year with all the students going back to their elementary schools. Like that was so
that
cool.
was cool. That was kind of cool. Yeah.
And it's like I haven't seen that on the gram in the previous years at all. So like I love that full circle.
It was kind of a first. Yeah, I know,
it was
right?
dope.
But getting back to our original point though, I guess because they get like all of June off and then all of July, but then I don't know, Ross. I just because when I graduated, my final day of school was, I remember this because I looked this up before I came on the show, June 14th. It was a Wednesday. But then my brother, who was a grade behind me, he started like September 7th.
Yeah.
So in a way, it was not quite 3 months, but almost 3 months off because you got the last two and a half weeks of June, all of July, all August. And then whatever Labor Day fell on, like if September 1st was a Tuesday, that means the 7th wasn't till a Monday. You're not starting school to that Wednesday or Thursday, which is like the 9th or the 10th.
Yeah.
How cool is that?
Yeah.
Nah, I don't know. I just.
And then, like, I've always hated how, like, because we used to start in September.
We did.
Right? Yeah, not even that long ago. It used to be in September. But
no. It's been like this for a while. I'd say about 20 years.
No.
Yeah. Go. Finish your point and I'll tell you why.
Yeah, no way. 20 years. But then it's like in September, like, there would be like games that happened in August and we're not in school yet.
It'd be more like the jamboree and the scrimmage though, because I remember when we played, it would be like the second, maybe third week of school would be game one. Like the inter squad scrimmage would happen before school started. Then you'd have your jamboree where you played other teams in the scrimmage.
Yeah, but school started.
During school was already started by then. And then your first game would be like the second week of school.
Yeah, I agree.
Now I'm going to tell you, back to my point about it's been like this for about 20 years, okay? This is, let's say, the 10th, right? Let's say in 2 weeks.
You know the best part of this show is somebody will let us know if we're wrong.
Yeah, I know, right? That is. Well, you know,
somebody with a horn, with the horn, would let us know that we're wrong even when we're right.
Exactly. Of course.
So it doesn't really matter.
It doesn't matter. But I like to tell this story. It was back in 2006. Me and my homegirl Rachel, we went to Marine World. It was still called Marine. Well, it was Six Flags.
World Africa USA.
But it was still called Marine World, but it was Six Flags already, right? And it was August, and I'd say it was at the end of August, and it was a weekday. It was like a Tuesday or a Wednesday or something like that. It was like August 20th or something like that. And me and her get there and it was like, oh shit, it's kind of dead around here. Like there were some people walking around. Obviously there was a few kids here and there, a couple teenagers, but it was dead for the middle of summer, dead. And all the workers there, the majority of them were foreigners. Some came because Six Flags owned properties in Europe and Mexico.
Okay.
So on a couple of the rides, I noticed because it had their name tag and it said where they're from. So I saw a couple of guys and girls that were from Mexico, a couple that were from Germany, a couple from Spain, a couple from France. And I happened to ask them, hey, what are you guys doing here? Oh, they Six Flags has this international program. They asked us if you wanted to come here and stuff like that. I'm like, why is that? Oh, because the regular workers here, the teenagers who are 16, 17, 18, 19,
they're
20, they're back in school. I'm like, what? And me and my friend Rachel, we just so happened to ask a parent. They said, oh yeah, my daughter's back in college right now, but my son doesn't start till after Labor Day. But he said most of his friends, because I think he said he was from like Fairfield or something like that. He's like, most of his friends' kids are already back in school. So I know this for a fact that back in 2006, in August, Marine World Six Flags Discovery Kingdom and Great America were kind of dead during the week. Whereas in July and Tuesday, Wednesday, it's a typical summer day. And I know Disneyland was kind of dead too, because my sister went down there with a couple of her homegirls and they went down there. It was the week before Labor Day, but they went down there during the week. It was like a Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. She's like, no, it was actually nice. It was cool. I'm like, it's summertime. She's like, no, kids are back in school. So this has been around for a while though, but it just seems like recently, the past 5-10 years, but it's been around for a while, Ross. So that's all I'm trying to say.
I trust your judgment because you know why?
Right here.
You know why?
Why?
Because 99% of the time,
I'm right.
You're right.
And I will stop the show, give them a topic to talk about, the fans, while I look it up, which pisses you off, by the way.
Nothing pisses me off worse than you trying to
Dead air?
No, not dead air, but dead air does piss me off.
It does
but
piss you off,
you trying to prove me wrong when I'm right.
Exactly,
and it's
right?
like, bro, like I'm only right 1% of the time. Just let me have it. It's only once.
It doesn't matter. It's your world, Ross. It doesn't matter if you're right or wrong. It's your world, bro, okay? Because you know what you always say. No, I'm not going to go there. It is what it is, bro.
Let's see. Pit news. You got, I guess, the data center right? You have they just like made some rule that they can't do no shenanigans behind your back no more. Like it
Really?
has to be public information.
Oh.
They can't hide it into like residential shit. Like it has to be straight
Has
up.
to be straight up.
Yeah.
Well, shit. Did you see that other thing about Pitt News about the sport court up there, about the indoor facility?
Please tell me.
You didn't hear about that?
I just know it takes way too long to build a box.
It was like, I don't know. It was something on the gram I saw, and it was something on the SF Chronicle about how we paid this company $1 million, and it's like some sort of shady or something like that. It's like we pay them $1 million and it's not getting billed, or we pay them $1 million and the company went bankrupt. I don't know. Look it up after we got this podcast.
Yeah,
bro.
like comment in the notes, bro.
Yeah, that sport court up there. They've been building that for a while now.
Too long.
It's like it's like the marina in a way. It's like, what the bro? It's like I look at our marina and I'm like, okay, the bathrooms are dope. Remember, you stopped taking piss in there.
The bathroom was so cool. Like it damn near
automated voice damn near did.
Like,
right? It damn near wiped your ass, bro. It gave you a little spray of cologne. It was just like,
I couldn't believe it.
Here's a fresh hot linen towel.
The only thing I didn't like is that when you go into the bathroom and the door shuts, I felt like you need the 3 seashells.
Yeah.
But anyway, like like as soon as the door shuts, it's like, by the way, right? It's like the door shuts. It's like
6 minutes left.
By the way, this door will open in exactly 10 minutes. And it's like, well, shit, I hope I'm not shitting in 10 minutes.
Yeah, right.
You know, like
I hope I'm done within 10 minutes, bro. But I mean, I look around down there and I was like, okay, they added some fire pits. They redid, they took the old wooden.
Yeah, like there's some cool things, but just didn't need to take that long to do that.
Yeah, I know. Like where the fishing area is, that's cool. They put the benches over there, but you look around and you're like, and it took you guys over a year to do this?
So I look at the
you go to China, that shit's done in 5 minutes.
I look at the basketball court on Leland.
Mm-hmm.
Where it's at is ridiculous. Where's the parking?
Yeah.
There's no parking. That building's huge. If it's anything like the ultimate field house in Walnut Creek that Steph Curry had or whatever, it's packed.
Yeah. Okay.
There's no parking here for packed. So you're going to have to park across the street. And how many people have gotten into car accidents and died on that corner?
Oh, on Leland right there?
Not the corner, but that
I know
right
you're talking
there.
about, yeah.
You know,
exactly,
so it's like, that's a bad location. You'd have to build an overpass to walk overpass. And that's going to take hella time, hella money. They should have just built it on the other side to begin with. So you didn't have to cross the street. There's just so many like, here, let's just say we're doing it and let's take the money. I don't know what they're doing, but I feel like they didn't do it right.
Yeah, I don't know what they're doing either, too, bro. Okay, here it is.
Mm-hmm.
Here it is. Okay, scammer. Here it is. Oh, this made the New York Post, bro. Holy shit!
Really?
Scammers duped California City into wiring nearly $1 million meant for rec center.
Uh-huh.
A California city got conned out of nearly $1 million after scammers posed as a construction company, then impersonated a city employee to make sure the bogus payment went through. Pittsburgh wired $913,000
I saw that.
on February 12th to an account it believed belonged to Discovery Builders, Inc., the company behind the city's planned Dream Court Sports and Recreation Complex. Officials didn't realize the money was gone until 5 days later when the real builder asked where the payment was.
Wow.
The scam hinged on a tiny email alteration. A fake Discovery Builders address contained an extra lowercase l, according to court records.
Wow.
The fraudsters then allegedly hacked the email of Sarah Belafonte, an assistant to the city manager, and impersonated her in messages to a city finance employee. The fake Belafonte claimed she had verbally confirmed the new banking information and instructed the employee to update it. The money quickly vanished through a dizzying chain of accounts, prompting an FBI investigation.
Wow. Authorities
issued 18 search warrants covering 116 accounts and traced the cash to two U.S.-based suspects and another Nigeria. No suspects have been arrested or publicly identified. Investigators froze the account that received the city's money, allowing Pittsburgh to recover about $696,000. Officials say they were seeking insurance coverage for the roughly $218,000 still missing. One Illinois man who received some of the money appeared to investigators to be an unwitting pawn in the scheme, court records say. Believing he worked for a legitimate company called Tyco Alloy Industries, he moved the funds and bought about $217,000 in Bitcoin, sent it to a cryptocurrency wallet.
No.
Discovery Builders president...
I trusted the guy until you said that shit.
Bro, Discovery Builders president Louis Parsons said the company didn't blame the city. Somebody was pretty sophisticated to accomplish this, Parsons told the San Francisco Chronicle. I just feel bad for the city of Pittsburgh that they had to deal with this. The company has since had a representative physically collect checks from the city. Discovery Builders, a Sino family company, ultimately received the full $913,000 within 60 days of learning about the scam. The Dream Courts project is a planned 42,000 plus square foot facility aimed at boosting sports tourism. Pittsburgh approved the project in 2020 for no more than $3 million, but rising costs and labor union negotiations delayed construction.
6 years.
Parsons said the facility could be finished within the next 60 days. The city said it has since beefed up payment verification, changed financial workflows, and adjusted IT staffing. This crime is both upsetting and a hard lesson for how we can improve our security. I share the community's disappointment that criminals were able to exploit our systems, Mayor Dion Adams said. The city faces an estimated loss of roughly $100,000 according to the Mercury News. Pittsburgh released the details of the scheme Wednesday, saying doing so would no longer compromise this investigation.
100,000? That's just like a skate night and a nacho bar.
Bro, $1 million they scammed us, bro. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Bro. A nacho bar.
Too soon? Let's see. Also, Cuddy, I want to talk about LMC Stang Gang.
Stang Gang, bang, bang. Yeah, what's up?
Obviously, the football team's looking phenomenal.
They are. Of course they are.
Baseball, though, I heard they do not have a coach.
Really?
Yeah, they don't have a baseball coach.
Anybody out there willing to coach? Has some
And
experience?
it's like we have tons of talent in the BVAL.
Yeah.
Am I wrong?
Yeah, we do.
Like, damn near all the BVAL was a tough.
BVAL was good baseball.
It's good baseball.
They're very good baseball.
I don't even watch baseball, but I recognize.
You're not a baseball guy.
And
I am.
I really got into it because of Pitt baseball. Like, that's my shit now.
Yeah,
Pitt baseball is my shit. I can't wait for this season.
I'm a baseball guy.
Or this year's season.
Uh-huh.
But yeah, like, LMC needs to reach out to somebody from the BVAL and try to create some dope ass, dope ass team, bro. Like, there's a bunch of guys you can pull from of all of the BVAL.
Yeah, you can. All the BVAL, even some guys over there for the EBAL, all over the Bay Area, bro. Why not? LMC should get a baseball program going. They always had baseball. Alacuna played over there.
Selfishly, like, in reality, our coach should go there, and then he could manage some shit. But selfishly, nah, I don't want him to go. He's doing his thing here.
He's doing his thing for Pitt. Yeah, I hear you.
So it's like, stay.
Yeah, I hear you. I
want you to stay.
I want you to stay. I hear what you're saying, bro.
Let's talk about a little bit of recruiting while we send this show off to Never Neverland.
Yeah,
for the dozens.
Right, for the dozens.
Go ahead, Cuddy.
Where are we at? Which one? The story?
Versailles?
Versailles? What is that? No, I got Monterey Trail.
Yeah, number 1.
Oh, number 1. Okay.
We're going to go down the list.
Story 1. Okay. Last year, we won 11 games. This year, Bosco comes to Pittsburgh in week 2. Pittsburgh only won 12 last year, finished ranked 19th in Cali. Prior to starting Kenneth Ward, a wide receiver, 924 yards, 12 touchdowns, 15 D1 offers, entering his junior year.
18.
Now it's 18 now. And Terrence Murphy at DN. Murphy transferred from Clayton Valley Charter, committed to Fresno State last spring. 2026 non-conference schedule does not ease them in. Monterey Trail at home, then Bosco. And then after that, Logan, then the road trip to Mission Viejo, then Los Gatos home before the BVAL run starts in October. Every game in the first 5 weeks is a statement game. The BVAL tiles on the other side of it.
Yep.
Well, we'll see right now. I mean, listen.
11 wins last year, 19 in the whole state. We went and built a schedule to prove it.
You got to, yeah. We have to. Because we're there. It's just, we got to get over that hump. Whether it be beating De La Salle or win a state title, something's got to give now, bro.
Now, beating Bosco, isn't that getting over the hump?
Beating Bosco would be huge.
Okay.
But for OGs like us,
35-0, baby. Run that clock. Tick, 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 tick.
Said it.
Tick, 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 tick.
He did it.
Tick, 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 tick.
He did it, bro. He did.
Everybody thinks Bosco week 2 is where we get exposed. I think it's where we get announced.
We're gonna see
35-0. Tick, 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 tick.
You really want to give Bosco more bulletin board material, huh? We're not going to sneak up on him this year like we did 2 years ago, Ross. I'm telling you that right now.
Bold prediction: we scare them in our house. Period.
Okay, I can live with that.
They're going to be scared.
I can live with that. We'll see. I mean, it depends how the game turns out, but they're going to be ready. They're going to be ready. They're ready this time, not like last time.
I guarantee you, he see me.
I see you see me. All right, and that leads us to Kenny Ward. He's entering his junior year. 10.53 clocked at the 2025 Junior Olympics.
I believe, just to give him the benefit of the doubt, I believe he's at 10.43.
It's at 10. Yeah, I think he did.
I think that is a pit high record. 10-4-3.
I think it is too.
Kenny Ward.
I believe it is too. We got to look that up. Niners with 24 receiving yards, 12 touchdowns, and had a pick 6 on defense. Listed at 5'8", 175, but runs like a man that's 2 inches. So he does.
Yeah.
He runs big.
Yeah.
He plays big and runs big, bro. Ward plans to begin official campus visits this summer, which means that recruiting window is open right now. Season opener obviously against Monterey Trail, and then Bosco a week later, bro. But at 10.53, I think that was probably last year for the Junior Olympics, bro. Come on, Ross. And then he has 18 offers right now.
Yeah, he's got the best raw talent, bro. Offers or no offers.
Third year varsity starter.
Yes.
He's going to be going both ways, bro.
Yeah.
He's going to be going, that's your home run threat, and he's also a lockdown DB, in my opinion.
Yep.
Bro. He's a good DB, man.
Yep.
What else we have here, Cuddy?
Let's see. We got Monterey Trail opens at Pittsburgh August 28th. The Elk Grove program is no tune-up.
Well, I mean, listen, they're not a soft opener. They closed last fall with a 45-3 win over Intercom. Intercom is always a formidable program, and they return a physical roster led by Nico Gonzalo, Devin Perron, and Robert Hamill.
Okay.
They play a tough early season schedule themselves. After they play us, then they got to go down to Downey. Then they host McClymonds. That's going to be a big game.
Okay.
Meaning they open with road games against 2 programs that can compete.
What's Peterson's first name? Marcus
Peterson. Yep. DB. I think did he win a title with the Chiefs? Was he on the Chiefs? The new coach right now.
No, I'm not. I don't recall him.
Son, yeah. Well, the son's coaching now. He took over for the Pops. I think Michael Peters' name was at McClymonds. He's the longtime McClymonds coach. He finally stepped down. Now his son took over.
Yes.
Marcus Peters.
Yes, Marcus Peters.
Over, bro. So we'll see. We'll see how that goes, bro. They're going to be dope, though, McClymonds.
What was I going to say? Again, like, that's the game against Monterey Trail that we can't overlook. We can't be looking at like Bosco and Mission Viejo. It's like we really got to look at Monterey Trail. It's week 1. It's important.
Look, the old cliche, one game at a time, Ross. Keep those. Some cliches are true. One game at a time, my man. One game at a time.
Yep. Let's see. Next one is Honor Falave. Man, I'm gonna let you say it, bro.
Honor Falave Johnson.
I believe we talked about him before.
We talked about him before, bro.
Honor Falave Johnson shuts it down. USC's crown jewel is done listening, bro.
So he committed to USC then, huh?
Yeah, I believe so.
Okay. And he was dope last year, bro. He actually took over the running back or the quarterback position, and he was just running through fools.
Yeah.
And he did good against Folsom, obviously, but they just got behind too much, so they couldn't really catch up.
Looks like
he's a safety. It says position athlete, but I saw him as a safety, and he's dope, bro. I mean, look, he had 1,847 yards and 28 touchdowns on offense as a junior, while having 40 tackles and 3 interceptions on defense. Yep. Come on, bro.
We covered him on episode 55 and episode 56.
Yeah, we did. Exactly. Yeah, we covered those. We covered him. Yep. Then the next one is Josiah Poyer entering his season at Bosco with Texas still calling. We covered him as well.
Yeah, we talked about him on episode 58.
Yep, talked about him.
Talked about him last week. Texas was sniffing. Now we got a name. Their linebacker coach, Johnny Nansen, will not stop calling him. And, we play Bosco week 2.
Yeah.
35-0. Tick, tick, tick.
This guy said it. Like, I'm like Jim Carrey, just minding my own business. Oh, man.
What's the next one, Cuddy?
Next one looks like Lincoln Falafe. Opens his junior season at J. Sierra, California's top 2028 prize, now national story.
Okay.
4 stars, ranked number 1 in California. Offensive tackle, ranked 25th in the nation. 6'7", 350. Whew.
Damn.
Number 1, he's for the class 2028. He's the number 1 overall prospect, bro. So
a basketball kid from New Zealand.
Yeah, I know, right? Crazy, bro. Notre Dame, UCLA, USC, Oregon, you name it. He's got everyone calling, bro. Why not? Man. All right, and the next one is, I love this name. Boobie Feaster.
Yeah, go ahead.
He's 17 years old and already turning heads at USC fall camp. 5-star wide receiver, class 2026, enrolled in class 2026. He's class 2027, okay? Ranked number 1 as position.
Numero uno.
He was the number 1 receiver in the 2027 recruiting class where he reclassified to 2026 and enrolled at USC in the spring. He turned 17 years old just days before arriving on campus. USC's fall camp opened July 31st ahead of a week 0 opener against San Jose State on August 29th.
Oh, so
Feaster was already standing out day 1 at 17, competing with college players in one of those talent-rich programs Feaster is becoming something Lincoln Riley can report directly to every 2027 and 2028 wide receiver recruiting conversation.
So he just reclassed out of high school?
Out of high school. Holy shit. Yeah.
He's a 17-year-old young man.
17-year-old.
Just turned 17. Yeah. Now he's in college right now.
He was supposed to graduate originally in 2027. He reclassed to graduate so he can go to USC.
So he'll damn near be in the league by 2022.
That's dope.
Yeah.
Good for him, bro.
Maybe even 20, bro.
Yeah, bro.
That's crazy. Shout out to Boobie Feaster.
I love the name, too. Love that name, bro.
All right. Long Beach Poly opens the most watched senior season in California. Wright and Johnson.
We talked about these. Dante Wright and Drew Johnson. Yep. These guys are dope. They're
Let me see. Looks like we covered them on week 58.
We did. Yep.
Yep. We got into Poly last week, and it was still the biggest game in the whole state.
Yeah.
Both studs, Dante Wright and Juju Johnson, back for their senior year, and neither one picked USC. Wright flipped to Miami. Juju went to UCLA.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to say it. Can a single USC fan even watch that Poly film? Or does it just hurt that much?
I don't know. I mean, film's always good. Tape don't lie. Why not?
Mm-hmm.
Tape don't lie.
You know what else don't lie?
What?
When the Pirates are scoring.
The Hennessy pouring. Yay!
Let's go.
Yar! Welcome aboard! It's Ross and the sauce, matey! We're the scallywags, sitting front row tight on the 1 yard line every Friday night. Ross got the sauce, it's that Cillian drip. His nana was a hofer, legends don't skip. When the Pirates are scoring, the Hennessy is pouring. Spilling on the bleachers, hear the scallywags roaring. Marley Records, nope, it ain't from Bob. We bootleg beats like it's part of the job. Ross in the sauce, sauce it up. Ross in the sauce, manja manja. Walk the plank, don't trip, just jump. Winner of the week, give that swashbuckler the bump. Your jersey, your nachos, your beer. The Walk the Plank podcast is finally here. We'll crown the king, then toast with a jug. Walk the plank, baby, give the mic a big